Yo, what's up, guys? It's me, Ren, and welcome to my channel. I'm running out of time. You can see that I'm speaking much more faster, and it's not the common background because the common background I want to use is being used. Somebody else was there, and I'm not supposed to be there. Yeah. So then, anyway, yeah. So today I just want to do a little bit like a sharing thoughts about it, and I mean, like we always having the same question, like why the people that around true parents is always like betraying true parents, right? And I mean, if you just think that there's something like, oh, because it's a Pentecost that we need to go through together, this is something that we need to go through, somehow you're right. Yeah. And now I'll explain why. If you just look to the Bible, in the Genesis, yes, and we taught a lot of things, right? Yeah, and Adam and Eve, they fall, they just betray God, and they are the one who are close to God. But actually, the first one who betrayed God, if you're just trying to see in this way, actually is Archangel. And what does Archangel mean? It means that it's a servant, it's an odd thing, it's just a spiritual being that is not supposed to be taking up all the responsibility, right? It's not supposed to be, but somehow, yeah, I guess, yep. Lucifer did have some responsibility out of our context, knowing why. Either like there's some missing part in the Bible saying that Adam gave his responsibility, like throwing his responsibility onto Archangel, or maybe, yeah, this kind of situation just happened, or God just created Archangel with responsibility. But it's not supposed to be. Yeah. That's what our true father had already explained. That's not supposed to be. Yeah. And for him, this character, he just somehow just betrayed God. Firstly, he betrayed God. And to be honest, it's like very similar to what Ho had did, right? Because basically what he did is that he gained all the attention from the parents, and after gaining all the attention from true parents, they are using this power. It's like misusing this power, and he just uses it for his own sake, and it's not even it's not even like for the moral sake. It's much more like just for his profits. Yeah, and he want to earn more money in Cambodia, in a sense. Yeah, that's what he said in the paper, in the court case. Yeah, that's why he did the bribery. A lot of things with it. It just happened, and yeah, people just misunderstood that. Oh, so the people around God as themselves are the most faithful people. But I think that somehow is like that's God's way to include all the children around him, and to be united together with him. He or she, okay, whatever. Yeah, since we say it's parent, our heavenly parent. Yeah. So yeah, just in this kind of sense. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, and basically this logic itself is so short. I don't need to say too much, but I just want to add a little bit more. Yeah, for a little bit. It's not really update, but just a reminder the whole storyline right now. So because of the lockdown of the previous current president, the South Korea president, and somehow he is being turned down as a president, done by the opposition party. After that, they have an election, and because of the election they're going with the electronic election. So somehow Lee Jae-myung was being chosen to be the next president. In this way, there are people saying that, oh, it is true. Some people just saying that it is something like really questionable with the numbers, since that there is a lot of like the data is not really workable. Yeah, it is not like something that you can explain. Yeah, it's something that you can't really relate onto it. And after that, Lee become a president, and the first thing he just attacked towards the previous Korean president, the South Korean president, and at the same time he just keep on saying that he want to attack the cults, and or accurately he want to say the fake religions, and in this way, and he just go through everything. And at first, with our court case, we started with the previous Korean, some of their government people, the officers, and so basically, it just saying that, oh, they getting our money and we are doing bribery. So basically, when you say bribery to the outside people, I mean, for those people who are not inside the organization, it just basically it means that you are using your money illegally, and basically it means that you are trying to gain more profit to your organization, and your organization will be either get into a situation that is monopolize the market, or either is like taking too much profit, so it will just affect the government. But actually, usually those who are truly affecting the government, they won't be accused usually. So yeah. So somehow they starting with this, and they just put the focus on the bribery. So because of the bribery, when the McDavid was being captured, Yoon Young Ho was being captured as well, Trudeau as well, and some of the Korean previous part. I mean, right now the opposition party's officers. Then after that, not long after, they just started another court case that saying that our church organization is misusing our own money. So basically, if you're trying to understand this term, I mean, for usual people, it sounds same, right? Because it just means that bribery, they're misusing the money. So basically, it's just that saying that they are using money that is from inside the organization to somewhere outside, and illegal. Yeah, in this sense, illegal, right? But actually, the second accusation itself is much more like just saying that you are using the money without our government supervisor. So, in a much more easy way to understand it is that today I want to spend two ringgit onto McDonald's because I want to buy some ice cream. I think it's like a 5 ringgit right now, but whatever. Yeah, I want to spend this money and to buy something, and because I need it, because it's my own personal money, and government say no because you didn't go with our concerns, so basically you are doing something illegal. Yeah, basically. So and they would just state out, yeah, oh, like in the organization you need to doing this and that, but because to be honest, I think like the current like the law system right now, even though we call it like a law system, but somehow I have a feeling it's much more like much more similar to China. I'll explain a little bit why I think in this way. Because in China, basically the law itself is not for you uh, to to punish the bad people, but is to make everyone accusable. So no matter what you do, if I don't like you, I just uh, uh, file in a lawsuit for you, and basically I can just sue you in everything, and everything will be work. Everything will be work, even though it might be just a common sense for other people, but in the law is illegal. Yeah. So why this thing will happen in Korea, I think, is because like right before like Korea turned into like a democratic country, actually it went through a very very long time of like a dictatorship, and inside the dictatorship, what they want is that they want to lock every single people's opinion in it, and so then the best thing for you to be accused legally is that making everyone have the chance to be illegal. So even the president's like the 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 amount of the gift that his family can receive is very like a bare minimum, and also like talking about like the whole society, the structure itself, how people work is not really fit into the the law system as well. So somehow, like for me, it's much more like this accusation is beautiful accusation. Yeah. So that's why they start the second they start the second lawsuit. So okay, just for repeating, firstly is talking about our church doing bribery, and second thing is that our church is using our money illegally, and basically it just means that we are not doing like with the government supervision. Yeah, but actually our church just do whatever that is called legal, and we are paying tax and everything in this way. Yeah, but yeah, we do have a lot of things that we need to improve, like yeah, like how we manage the whole church, like as a organization, as a religious organization. Yeah, and after a very long period of time, so in the period of time that the Iggy song did mention something like, yeah, you we need to end all the cults and like keep on like trying to emphasizing it in front of the media and telling the people that, oh yeah, you need to, like this is our determination, this is what we need to do. There's something like a justice, social social justice about it. Yeah, so he talked about it, and True Mother also went into the detention center. Yeah, and yeah, because of this, and we start more and more of our change one prayer. Like in the past, it's just like giving reports, and in the end, we just pray, praising, and yeah, in the end, just end. And right now, we have like even the chanting part, like for True Mother to come back quickly. Yeah. Yeah. So basically, like this sequence just built up, and not long before, yeah, right before the blessing, we thought it's a good news at first. Yeah, right. We thought it's a good news. So basically, it just means that, yeah, True Mother, yeah, the first accusation is being dismissed. Yeah, because the accuser, uh, the the accuser just because they don't have like a sufficient document, they don't have the sufficient evidence, so they will just retreat. Yeah, they will just not accuse True Mother. So basically, you know her, Wonder Meg David, and also like the Korean like previous, I mean the opposition party's officer, the accusation being removed. And we thought True Mother will be coming back really soon, right? But no. Why? Because firstly, True Mother medication, and secondly, there's too many things just going on. So somehow they are just trying to say that yes, True Mother second accusation itself is not ended yet. And basically the second accusation itself, who was being involved, is basically every single one of our church leaders in Korea. So basically because of this, a lot of our church organization leaders right now, even though they have very they're old, okay, so they easily get tired, and if they are doing Chanshuman, and somehow they still need to deal with all these kind of things at the same time. So pretty tiring. And with all this kind of thing just happening together, and right now the media just thinking that, yeah, the bribery just finished, but they are just still misusing the money. So maybe the similar concept. So yeah, maybe okay, we don't need to fight for it. That is the evil of the. That's the most evil thing of about the government right now. I mean, it's really like a communist how they deal with the problems. Yeah. So basically, that's yeah, my idea up until right now, and yeah, and True Mother is still in the hospital. uh, I don't know how long we're gonna just listen that she's inside the hospital, and she's gonna go back to the detention center if I'm not mistaken, like at the 1st of the June. Wow, damn, bro, I'm like leaving Korea on the 4th of the June, and right before that, True Mother is like going back into the detention center. I hope not. Yeah. Yeah, so basically like in this way, yeah, that's what we have right now up until right now. So yeah, hopefully people will just continue pray. Yeah, I mean, I did start to go back to the Chanshamon. Yeah. And just to let you all know about it. So yeah, people will just reminded about this issue, because from time to time all these kind of things will just become like because of our daily life, the new information came in, and we thought the old information, even though it's like a big incident itself, it was just being brushed out, right? It being washed out very quickly. But yeah, actually, this is still big enough. Yeah, very big. Yeah, and basically, if the Korea they can put accusation onto it, and the law just agree onto the accusation and just court accusation works, basically the whole democratic in the Korea itself, the South Korea is gonna be a huge problem. Why? Because like basically it just means that everybody needs supervision from government, and basically what it is, this is a communism. It's not something built on the law. Like law is supposed to just secure people's like least moral value that they need to keep. But right now the law system that is being designed in Korea, and I mean in China as well, there is much more like their main goal is to just make everybody accusable in front of the law. Yeah. Yeah. So still, we just put an eye onto it, and we're still gonna concentrate onto it. Yeah. So basically, my video for Thursday. I mean Friday. Yeah. So see you then. Wish to see you in my next video. See ya.